What is going on, community? What is going on, people of Earth? I am running late, but if I am correct, it is still Tuesday, aka Transformers Tuesday, and we are going to go over issue number 7 of Marvel's Transformers. Now, issue number 7 is kicking off a new status quo for the Transformers. What I mean by that is that Megatron is no longer the leader of the Decepticons. If you want to know how that happened, go ahead and check out my playlist. But Shockwave is now the leader of the Decepticons, and Megatron needs something to do, I guess. What is he going to do? We'll find out. So we start off issue number 7 with Ratchet and Buster running into some other kids in the woods, basically on a camping trip, and we get a few pages of Ratchet kind of getting used to humans, getting used to human customs, Buster trying to convince them that Ratchet is not some killer robot, and of course we have Buster and Ratchet together, because if you remember at the end of issue number 6, they are the last two left that know anything about the Autobots. The rest of the Autobots are dead or close to, and of course Optimus is being kept alive for Shockwave's purposes. Now, while they do that, Soundwave is doing what Soundwave kind of does best, which is hide out as a radio and wait for these construction workers to basically take him inside of this power plant, which also belongs to, I think it's Rockwell. I think it's C.B. Rockwell. If I have the name wrong, I'll correct it. But again, this is the same guy who had the oil rig that was the most advanced oil rig on Earth. So he's having problems, and Soundwave again wants this station for strategic purposes for the Decepticons. And what's really funny is that in all my history of watching Transformers, G1 Transformers, I understood Soundwave and Shockwave to be like the two most loyal people to Megatron. And yet here these two are kind of admiring each other, giving each other compliments. They're almost cousins to me. They're the same color. Their last name is Wave. They're both uncharismatic.
Nobody calls Soundwave uncharismatic.
Okay, calm down. I'm just saying that's how Soundwave and Shockwave come off. But anyway, as we move forward into the book, we see Mr. Blackrock come and visit one of his employees who was severely hurt in the oil rig disaster. One of his employees at the Black Rock Institute, which is, I guess, like a hospital, maybe an advanced hospital. He's coming to check on her. As I said, she has severe injuries, and he is promising to make sure that she gets better, gets well. This doesn't sound very well for anybody. Most of the time when you see a person get hurt in a movie or a show and someone promises to bring them back to health, it's usually in some weird way. I got this feeling that something's going to happen to her, but that's kind of part of the story that we're telling. And as we get back to our main story, Ratchet, having dropped Buster off because it's going to be dangerous, has decided that he is not a warrior, but someone has to do something. So he sneaks back to the Ark and tries to find out what's going on with the rest of the Autobots. That's when he finds out what we already know, which is most of them are close to, if not dead, kind of hanging on the Ark. And he finds Optimus Prime's head, but he knows Optimus Prime is operating. And Optimus kind of tells him about the creation matrix and what Shockwave has planned, creating more Decepticons using Optimus Prime. One funny thing we do get is we do get another scene with Buster. If you remember right, Buster in issue number 6 hooked himself up to Optimus Prime for some crazy reason, for some crazy plan. And if I'm not mistaken, Buster's head is splitting open, not literally, but as the pain subsides, it looks like he's making things float. I don't know what kind of power this is that Optimus is giving him or why, but that's what it looks like. But if you check out the bottom of the page, you can see that Ratchet roaming around the Ark ran into someone really familiar. That's right. Megatron is on the Ark, going one-on-one with Ratchet, who again is not a warrior, but has decided that someone's got to do something. And that something that he's trying to do is not working out well, but he has one last idea, one quick one to try and save his life and the rest of the Autobots. Ratchet's plan is to tell Megatron how to defeat the one person that he hates more than all the Autobots right now. Ratchet is going to help Megatron defeat Shockwave. So as we're wrapping the book up, we get a little history from Megatron as to why he doesn't like Shockwave. It turns out that Megatron has known all along that not only Starscream but Shockwave has wanted his spot, and so he has not trusted Shockwave this whole time. But we are finding out from Ratchet what happened to Shockwave 4 million years ago with the Dinobots, who the Ark created, taking down Shockwave. I don't know how he gets back up or comes back to life 4 million years later. They don't say, but Ratchet has made a deal with the devil, with Megatron. They even made a deal to share fuel, basically, mix it together in some pact, some ritual that all robots have, so that basically Ratchet and Megatron cannot betray each other. So if Ratchet brings Megatron defeated Shockwave, Ratchet can have the Autobots and try to work on them and try and bring them back to life. But that is the gist of issue number 7 of the Transformers. And I would never have thought that there was anybody in existence that would make Megatron team up with an Autobot. But Shockwave is here, and Megatron has to get back on top no matter what, no matter the cost. Can Ratchet trust Megatron? Can Megatron trust Ratchet to put up a fight? I don't know, but we'll find out in issue number 8. We'll also find out about the Dinobots in issue number 8. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you saw something you liked. If you did enjoy yourself, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to keep up with me, catching up with the Transformers, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Of course, feel free to leave comments. And as we always do at this time, love yourself, love others, and I will be back in a flash.